stop. Wait a minute. Wait. Check the description if you want to look for parts that you want specific. And there will be timestamps in the description of each and every series of parts. It'll go DB, Sparking, Hasbro Sparking, GT, Cho-Z, dual layer to single layer, and then discs and drivers at the very end. But yeah, check the description. Thank you! Well, what do you guys think? CBT 10. 10 tournaments. And we're finally here. But now, since this is going to be probably one of the biggest tournaments since I've not done one in the past 3 months, and so much has happened since then. But now, it's back. It's back, boys. But here are going to be the rules. First off, the combo that you choose, you cannot change after you have chosen it. So be wise. I will heart each comment that is chosen. That once they see that it is hearted, that means that combo has been chosen and is perfectly ready for the tournament. So if you see a comment that has a heart, that means that they are chosen, so do not choose their parts. That is what I'm going to point out. And if you guys have any questions about any parts, please leave them in the comments below along with your combos. I read them all. No joke. But anyways, that is pretty much everything for the tournament. Pretty much comment what parts you guys want, and I will heart your comment and say that they are good if they are good. If not, I will tell you to change whatever part either has been taken or you cannot choose. But there shouldn't be any parts that you cannot choose. But yeah. Anyways, let's begin with one thing. I will not let anyone use this Beyblade. I'm going to be in the tournament using this Dragoon V2. This will be the Beyblade I will use. I'm already going to point this out. Do not choose him. But anyways, let's get on to all the parts in this Beyblade tournament. So for DB, we have the 6 armor, the 3 armor, and the 7 armor. This is for DB stuff. We have a Valkyrie right spin core and a Fafnir left spin core, a Vanish blade, Savior blade, a DB shot driver, and a DB tapered disc. So this is all you can choose for DB. Here's what we have for Takara Tomy Sparking. We have Lucifer 1, World Spriggan's chip, Fafnir chip, Lucifer 2 chip, Glued Hyperion, and Glued Rage, which these chips are locked and you cannot take out. We have a Mirage ring, Variant ring, World ring for left and right spin. There's only one limit break, which will be this, which if you do choose Lucifer for the end, you will get this disc. And for the chassis, we have 2S, 1A, 3A, 2B, and 2D. Here if you guys want to see them all. For Hasbro Surge, we have Dullahan, Ragnarok, Satum, Hyperion 1, Helios 2, Valkyrie, Devilos, Luanor, Lucifer, Dragon, 2 Helios 1 chips, and 1 Fafnir. And for Hasbro Rings, we have Spear, Glide, Curse, Super, Demise, Raid, King, Brave, Blazebringer, Variant, or Vex, Tempest, and 2 Mirage Fafnirs. Well, Mirage bases. That is all for Hasbro Layers. For Takara Tomy GT, here's what we have. We have 2 10 weights, 2 Retsu weights, 1 Metsu, 1 Sen, 1 Goku, and 1 So. We have a Valkyrie chip, Longinus chip, Fafnir chip, Joker chip, Devilos 2 chip, 2 Spriggan chips, and 1 Achilles. We also have 3 naked bases, 1 Bushin, 1 Rock, 1 Zwei, 1 Union, and 1 Wizard. So this is all for Takara Tomy GT. Okay, here's what I got for Hasbro GT. This, 5 different dragon chips, actually 6 dragon chips. Balkesh, you guys can look at the rest. This is Hydrax, Kraken. For bases, we have 3 Aces, 3 Cosmics, 2 Bushins, 2 Swords, 2 Rocks, 2 Dreads, Unions, Oh my gosh, there's so many. But yeah, here's the GT. I'm not going to name all of them. For Cho-Z Takara Tomy, we have Geist Fafnir, Winning Valkyrie, Cho-Z Valkyrie, Orb Aegis, Cho-Z Spriggan, Cho-Z Achilles, and 2Z Achilles. This is for Takara Tomy Takara Tomy Cho-Z. Also for Cho-Z Beyblades, there is the Apollo and Artemis Cho-Z ones right here for Takara Tomy if you guys want to use these layers. For Hasbro Cho-Z, here's what we have. We have 2Z Achilles, 2 Cho-Z, well, 2 Turbo Achilles, 2 Archer Hercules. Oh my gosh, there is so many, I cannot name them all. These are Gargoyles, Sphinx, Cyclops, Marigna, Rooter, and yeah, you guys should probably know the rest. And this is Ogre, by the way. So yep, here's all for the Hasbro Cho-Z layers. Forgot one for Cho-Z Turbo for Hasbro. Typhon T4 is also in it too. For Takara Tomy Evolution pieces, we have 2 Drain Fafnirs, 2 Nightmare Longnesses, Blaze Ragnarok, Spriggan Requiem, God Valkyrie, Duo Apollo, and Duo Artemis. And we also have a Legend Spriggan. Yeah, this is all of the Takara Tomy Evolution layers that you guys can choose from. Okay, for Hasbro Evolution stuff, we have 4 Drain Fafnirs, 5 God Valkyries, with 2 of them being strikes, 2 Luinors, pretty much double of everything of the Evolution series. Yeah. You guys have any questions on what the Beyblades are, just tell me in the comments below. But here's all of the Evolution layers. For Takara Tomy Dual layers, we have 1 Lost Longinus and 1 Xeno Excalibur. That is all for the Takara Tomy Dual layers. So, for Hasbro Dual layers, here is all you can choose from. Jesus, oh my lord. Yegdrions, Quetzalcoatlus, Nestrius, oh my gosh. These are Reguluses, 2 Luinors, Diomedes down below him. Oh my god. Yeah, here, you guys can choose from this. Here's all the Hasbro Dual layers. Let me do a quick scroll over all of them, because there's so many. Yeah, there you guys go if you want to choose one of those. And for the last of the layers, we have all of these single layers. 4 Excaliburs, 2 Ragnaroks, 2 Valkyries, 4 Unicrests, 2 Yegdrions, 2 Wyverns, 2 Kirbyuses, 3 Spryzens, Trident, Vipero, Nestrius, Minoboris, Odax, Doomsizer, and Cheeto. Yeah, here's all of these single layers. And now, we gotta get to this mess. Alright, let's start off with the discs that we have. For fused and frame discs, here's what we have. 2 1As, 2 2Bs, 5 Magnums, 1 3A Drake, 2 Zeniths, 2 Paradoxes, 2 Jerks, Ratchet Polish 2D, and a whole bunch of frames. I'm just gonna go through in each line. We have 4 of 6 Vortex. There's just so many. There is literally so many that if I name them all, this video would take 4 years to finish. But yeah, here is every single frame disc and fuse disc. Convert, right there. See if you see any discs or frames that you like. Please tell me in the comments below. Now it's time to get the normal discs. Forgot to mention, there is a third zero wall. My bad. We have 3 wall frames. Before I show you that monstrosity, I'm already going to point this out. There are 2 of these. 2 Hasbro wheel discs. But I cannot find mine in this ginormous mess. So I only have found 1 so far, but if you see it, please tell me in the comments below. But I will probably find it later on after I clean this mess up. But instead of organizing, let me back up. All of this, I'm just going to scroll through all of them just to show you what we have. Yeah. I'm going to do it like this to show you all of them. Because this would literally take me over an entire hour to get through all of them. So if you see a disc that you like, just pause the video and comment it down below. I would recommend getting a piece of paper if you are jotting down your combos. And even now, I still cannot find that wheel disc. It is somewhere in this monstrosity. Yeah. But there you guys go. That is all of the discs. And now, time to get to the drivers. Okay, let's start out easy. So, for Ripfire stuff and fused drivers, we have the electric driver, Ripfire Revolve, Ripfire Orbit, Ripfire Variable, and Ripfire Unite. That is what we have for Ripfire parts. So here's all the Takara Tomy drivers, and just to point out, there is this plus Z attachment. So if you wanted to use that on Exceed, there is plus Z. I'm already going to point that out. But anyways, here's what we have. 1 quest, 2 metal orbits, 3 destroys, 1 is a dash, 3 nothings, 1 spiral and 1 spiral dash, 2 unite dashes, 1 zeta dash, Exceed, Friction, Ultimate Reboot, Eternal, Mobius and Drift right here, Wave, Extend Plus is right here, Kick, Flugel, all the Takara Tomy drivers. There you go. Missed the Takara Tomy driver, which we have Reboot. This is also in the Takara Tomy poll. Alright, for Hypersphere drivers, we have 5 charge drivers, with 2 of them being defense, 4 keep Hyperspheres, 2 liners, 2 bullets, 2 extend pluses, 3 power drivers, 2 of these Hasbro exclusive drivers, 2 Jaggies, 2 of these another Hasbro exclusive drivers, hybrid, low, spiral, press, I think, trick, orbit, dimension, ultimate reboot, and bullet 2. So that is all for the Hypersphere drivers. And again, I forgot to Rise Hypersphere. Add that one to the bunch. Alright, for Speedstorm, here's what we have. We have Universe Metal, Evolutional, 2 Nothingness, 2 Mergers, right here, 1 Fusion Speedstorm, 2 Zone Metals, which one of them has the plus Z attachment, 2 Zone Metals, 1 Exceed Metal, 1 Charge Metal, 1 Mobius, and 1 Destroyer driver. So yeah, this is all for Speedstorm. Okay, for Hasbro Attack drivers, we have 4 Hunters with 1 Hunter Slingshot, 4 Destroys with 1 being a Slingshot. Oh my gosh, there is 8 Excels with 3 of them being Slingshot, 4 Iron drivers, 5 Zephyrs, 2 Holds, 2 Impacts, 5 Extremes, 4 Reboots, 1 Blow, 2 Spirals, 5 Jaggies, 2 Volcanics, 3 Variables, 2 Quakes, 1 Jolt, and 1 Sword, and 1 Anchor. This is all of the Hasbro Attack type drivers. Alright, for Stamina, here's what we have. We have 2 Nothing drivers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Survives, and with 1 of them being Slingshot. We have 3 Claw drivers, 4 Fugels, with 2 of them being Slingshot, 4 Edge drivers, right here, 1, actually, there's now 6 Survive drivers, and 3 Revolves, 2 Eternals, 2 Weights, 2 Wedge drivers, 1 Prevail driver, 1 Octa, 1 Absorb Slingshot, and 1 Bearing. So here's all the Stamina drivers if you guys want to look at them. Stamina. Alright, next up is Defense. And yet again, there's another Flugel driver. Oh my goodness. And another Survive driver. There's 7! Alright, for Defense drivers, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Defense drivers, with 1 of them being a Slingshot. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 needle drivers, 3 massives, 4 atomics, with one of them being slingshot, 3 orbit drivers, 1 yard, 2 guards, 4 press drivers, 2 frictions, and 3 loop drivers, with 1 being slingshot. So yeah, that is all for defense. Alright, for balance, last but not least, there are 8 fusion drivers, with 4 being slingshot and 4 being normal, 1 exceed slingshot, 4 unite drivers, 2 dimension drivers, 4 tower drivers with 2 being slingshot, 1 operate slingshot, 5 liner drivers, 3 zeta drivers with 1 being slingshot, 1 trans, and 1 merge driver. Yeah, that is all of the drivers. So that concludes all of the parts. Have fun making your own Beyblades. Good luck, Bladers, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. Well, time to get to work.